All right, but I, however, am prepared to start this session. Oni, what say you?
Please.
Anyway, back to this PS2 thing. I'm just kidding. But hey, welcome everybody. It is Monday night. Today Bode is Weibo Day.
Thank you, Homestar.
There you go.
There we go. Anyway, how about we introduce the most laborious of us all? While we were all dorking around, they were studying the art of, I don't know, working on their model for the past 6 months. It's Oni Heart.
You know what I was doing right before this?
Working on your model?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look,
It's hard when you want it to be perfect. It really is.
and I'm going really into detail on the hair, and it's taking me a lot longer than. Fuck hair. I'm just saying, man. Fuck hair.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, yeah. I haven't really been streaming, but that's just because I've been trying to put more work on this damn thing so I can get it done, because it's almost done.
They were last playing Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon 20 minutes ago at twitch.tv/OniHeart.
Dope.
Literally wasn't even live in the past week.
I'm proud of you.
Anyway, yeah. That's it.
True. Speaking of that's it, was last seen on the Weather Channel headbanging in the face of a hurricane, the original Florida man, Lil Sharky.
There can, in fact, be only one, and you're stuck with me. So let's have some fun. That's my intro. Let's go.
Okay. Short, sweet, and to the point. Like everyone's favorite little Gwumpy Gills, it's Quissowies.
Hi, my name is Chris Reese. I'm the leader of Raid Group What's Final Fantasy 14, and that's it for now. Did
Okay.
you know that the reason that the Florida Man means exist is because of something that Florida should be incredibly proud of, which is their incredibly permissive public record laws?
Hell yeah.
Sunshine or GTFO.
Also published in your local newspaper. Speaking of
They're-
newspapers.
They're also removing that, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Reading is not allowed in the state of Florida.
No.
Oh no, I meant like they're repealing the sunshine laws, which is bad. But they have them, which is good.
But also,
Specif-
it's Florida and reading is not allowed.
Sorry, what's up, Sharky?
It's specifically because, you know, pesky notification laws get in the way of your governor's desire to be president.
I'm not going to lie, I could pull better than Ron DeSantis, and I'm not kidding.
Are we talking about dick pulling or?
Yeah.
I'm
That
here
man
for it.
probably has the saddest, just gnarliest looking penis. Thing probably looks like a fucking rotten carrot.
And he probably gives bad handjobs too.
I would not
Definitely
want him
does.
to touch my penis. God.
As your friend, I don't want him to touch your penis either. But hey, we could start the show.
I mean, to be fair, if he was caught touching my penis, probably no one would vote for him anymore.
I
No comment.
don't know that that's accurate. That makes me sad.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Speaking of touching penis, it's Lonnie.
All right.
All right.
right. All
How
right.
that happened.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Ikea. I actually stream again now because Starfield is out. I have streams, a lot of them coming up because it was my birthday and I got my weird binary follower goal and a bunch of other things. And so I went, fuck it, let's do a marathon thing. So I'm doing a marathon thing.
Was it 69 in binary?
No, it was just 512.
I will now tap nice and Morse code on my mic. You're welcome.
Why do you know how to do that?
Why don't you?
That's a good point.
Anyway,
Speaking of tapping, the only thing that's getting tapped, well, redacted. Chris hit the censor button. It's Shy. True.
Hi, I am Shy. You can usually catch me with Lonnie over there, and definitely looking forward to the marathons next week or this week.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it.
This Wednesday.
Yeah. Sometimes you can also catch me on my own, but yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Got a lot of good things planned.
Aw, hell yeah. This Wednesday. That would be like a few days. But anyway, today is the day where we continue the Ace Attorney Chronicles. Wow. Oh yeah. So whence we left off, we we had just talked to
Wednesday Adams.
yeah,
And she wasn't even Italian.
English Wednesday Adams.
So Wednesday Adams, but more racist.
True. Well, I mean, everyone in this game's racist.
it's science, Dottie. Let's be real.
You know, I forgot that there was a PS2 game called Backyard Wrestling 2 that had the insane clown posse in it.
How? How did you forget that?
I forgot they existed, and I'm not happy about being reminded.
Oh, they're actually pretty, like, decent dudes.
Also, Fago is a quality beverage.
Now that... You're not
Um,
wrong, but at the same time, if I admit it, that means you're right. And I don't necessarily want to do that. Fago is, like, acceptable because of how dirt-ass cheap it is.
Yes.
And how disgustingly sugary it is.
Yes.
Which at the same time makes it absolute dog shit.
But it is delightful dog shit. And you know it.
I can safely say it has never passed my lips.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? That joke writes itself. That is such low-hanging fruit. I don't even. Anyway, I believe we had finished up everything we wanted to do. Let's have a closer look at this.
Ellipses.
Then again, let's not. At least not while she's armed. All right, I think we took everything we needed here. So we haven't been back here yet.
Back in November, room on Fresno Street.
The police are still busily investigating in here then.
Pacina's nowhere to be seen. Where is she?
Yes, it has been blissfully quiet, hasn't it? Perhaps she's out investigating on her own, practicing what her boss taught her.
Well, I expect she'll be back before too long. Shall we wait?
Actually, there's something different about this room since the last time we were here, isn't there?
We could always use the time to investigate more thoroughly then.
I feel like this picture frame wasn't bright green the last time we looked. The photograph of Mrs. Vigil.
Realizing the identity of this lady was a very great clue to exposing Mr. Gossip's true identity. He obviously loves his wife very dearly. Which is why he felt he couldn't tell her the truth.
The transformation was incredible, wasn't it? Just from that big twisted lip.
Yes, he went to extraordinary efforts to play the part of Hugh Boone convincingly.
Although, it didn't really seem like it was much of an effort to me.
Now that you say it, I have to agree.
It's almost as if that was Mr. Vigil's true character.
People really are very hard to fathom at times.
There are details of the cases stretching back over 10 years on this notice board. Yes, a history of Lord Van Zeek's defeats in court.
I don't think that's an appropriate description. Although, when you consider everything on the board, it's certainly true that all these people had a background of dubious dealings.
Ah, and in the end, of course, the board itself concealed the inspector's own death.
Oh my, it really doesn't bear thinking about.
This little trunk wasn't here before, was it?
Oh, it appears to be made of metal. It must be very heavy. I wonder to whom it belongs. There's some initials on the outside. Look, TG.
Let's ask one of the policemen if they know how it came to be here.
It's
The-
Thunder
knows who
God
that stands
Sid.
for.
I've played enough Final Fantasy Tactics. I know exactly what TG means.
Yeah.
Thunder God Sid.
You know, you are not correct.
No, he is.
That is Lucavi in that box.
If anybody starts talking about
Oh,
freaking...
I!
Go ahead.
No, you.
I was going to say, if anybody starts talking about horoscopes and, you know, astrology symbols, and TG Sid is around, just run.
What if they turn into a robot and aim a gun at you?
Thankfully, I'm a crab. I should be safe.
What do you think you're doing? That's my trunk, that is. Hands off.
Oh, you mean the ones with the initials for Tobias Gregson is yours? Oh, sure. Okay, Gina.
Wow, spoilers,
I didn't all
Keo.
this stuff.
Gina.
What? Where were you hiding?
I don't know. You leave something unattended for a few seconds, and every Tom, Dick, and Harry's got his greedy eyes on it.
There's a joke to be made, but I'm gonna pass. Just a wild guess, Gina, but
What? Spit it out, Odo.
is it fair to say that you've only owned that trunk since this morning's trial?
What? What you trying to say? Come on, this trunk goes with me everywhere. Always has. Where you been the last year?
Here? Not trying to incur your wrath, mainly.
You should hear them talking at the yard now. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're saying that it was the boss what killed all them blodgers.
Ah, you mean the whole Reaper thing?
Yeah. Apparently, the boss was investigating stuff that no one else at the yard knew nothing about. Stuff to do with all them criminals what got off scot-free.
Yeah, the ones prosecuted by Lord Van Zeeks, who used bribery and corruption to evade conviction.
Well, then obviously it was that bloomin' Reaper giving the orders, wasn't it?
What? Why would people be suspecting Inspector Gregson of being involved in the killings?
There was a notebook hidden in his office.
Oh no! This doesn't sound good.
It had details about all the crimes that have been pegged as the Reaper's work.
He was into pegging?
No, did you see it, Gina?
The pegging? They wouldn't flame and let me, cause I'm just an apprentice, apparently. Just an apprentice pegger. But it was me what found it, and he was my boss.
Peg Jr.
That's right.
I was pretty miffed about it, so please tell me she stole it. I sneaked a peek at what it said anyway.
What a surprise.
That's our Gina. So, you managed to see what was written in Gregson's secret notebook anyway, did you?
The way I see it, it's my right to read what he wrote.
Is it though? Really?
Yes.
And what had he written, Gina?
Dates, times, places, names. A whole long list of them. All details about the bludgeons supposed to have been done in by the Reaper.
But there could be an explanation for all that.
He's a stalker!
Perhaps it was the rescue of the inspector's investigations into the Reaper's activities.
Exactly, that's what I said. That's the first thing you think, right? As it happens, it was full of names I recognize anyway.
Well, the Reaper's targets were almost exclusively known leaders of London's criminal underworld.
Well, yeah, but there was one name right at the end that was a bit odd.
Shit Dick McGillicuddy? At the end of the list, you mean?
Yeah, right after Shit Dick McGillicuddy. I'm pretty sure but the date was 31st October.
The day before the inspector was found dead.
So, what was the odd name?
It wasn't like a name I've ever seen before. It was something like... Nah, it's no good. Can't remember. I don't think it was an English name, put it that way.
Oh dear, what a pity.
There's something else too. I don't know if it matters, but the same name kept coming up over and over. Shin, it was. Don't suppose that means anything, but...
Assassin! Did you say Shin?
Eh? What? It means something?
Lord Van Zeeks knew the name, too. He mentioned her as well. The woman who actually did the deeds? And now we find out her name appeared in Gregson's secret notebook? We haven't seen you for a little while, have we, Gina?
Well, of course not. I've been busy, ain't I? Investigating and that. The lads at the yard are trying to trace the boss's movements the day before it happened.
The day before? That would be the undercover investigation into the Red-Headed League, then.
Only the boss didn't go, did he? You found some call of what was pretending to be him, didn't you, Odo?
Yeah, it was Mr. Vigil who actually went to the park on Lime Street that day, posing as Gregson.
Well, anyway, you ain't the only one turning stuff up. I got me own ways of getting results. With me and my partner you get together, there's nothing we can't track down.
Oh, little Toby, he's such a faithful friend.
So, have you tracked anything down then?
What do you think, eh? Of course we have. Can't tell you though. Police business, isn't it? Anyway, point is, if you lot ever need any help, get a dog. You know who to turn to, right? Me and the L-Hound here.
Right, because he looks oh so hellish. Honest.
Gina, you know you can't kidnap dogs, right?
It's not kidnapping. It's
Hey.
dog napping.
It's absolutely stolen property.
Fur babies are people too.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, he ain't no kid. He's Toby.
Mhm.
Yeah, kids are goats.
Sorry, I'm doing some quick audio balancing. Everyone say lots of loud noises at once.
Lots of loud noises
Lots of
at
loud noises
once.
at once.
Okay, cool. That's great. Good job, everybody. All right. Gina, about your hellhound there?
Chief Inspector Toby, you mean? He's a pride of the force, he is.
In Japanese, police dog means something quite different and altogether not nice to those involved in crime. But here in Britain, it's a wonderful compliment, it seems. For a canine, at least.
It should be. After all, the great exhibition case the other day, it was Toby here who managed to locate Drebber's workshop.
Maybe it's time for another demonstration of what this super dog can do, eh?
Do we have something the chief inspector could catch the scent of? I wonder.
Let the dog sniff the gun.
Gun dogs. I don't know. What you got, Oni?
I don't know.
You know, sometimes I fucking wonder about you.
And I wonder.
I mean, I would think that it's either.
Maybe the wig?
Either the wig or the watch.
Yeah, anything Mr. Vigil touched. All right, let's give it the wig. Chief Inspector Toby, if you wouldn't mind having a sniff of this. It's bussy. He might be a little too keen, don't you think? The Chief Inspector has made short work of Gina. Woof. Ah, look what he's gone to.
Oh my, that trunk clearly still has a very strong scent of Inspector Gregson.
In other words, it must have belonged to him.
Oh, all right. Fair cop, I suppose.
And you nearly got away with it, too.
You always talk so proudly of Chief Inspector Toby's nose and what it can achieve. Did it not cross your mind he might not identify as something that was right next to us?
Nope.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah. That was a bit of a bloomer, wasn't it?
That's enough now, then, Gina.
Yeah?
I think it's time you told us the truth about that trunk. How'd you get all that junk inside it?
I'm gonna get you drunk.
She is most certainly not old enough to do that.
I mean, to be fair, it's like, what, Britain in the early 1900s? There were kids working in coal mines. They could drink beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gin.
Yeah.
Gin, actually.
Because the water wasn't safe in the mine?
Yeah, absolutely.
I need an adult.
I mean,
You
that's
are the adult.
that's why alcohol was insanely popular back then. Was because they thought the alcohol killed the bacteria in the water, which made it safe to drink. Not the fact that they fucking boiled the water, which basically kills everything except prions. But hey, microscopes and Joseph Lister, I guess.
Prions are spooky.
Prions are absolutely fucking terrifying.
Yeah, prions are awful.
Hey, do you guys want to talk about PFAS and how fucking terrifying PFAS is and how long we've fucking known about it and it's just like coming to light that we can detect it and figure out where it is and
I'd like to sleep
That's-
tonight if that's okay.
oh, okay.
All right.
If you insist.
We'll write essays during this and we'll read them to Oni afterwards.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go tell Bagel to write his too. We were talking about it earlier.
I'm sure Mia would want to as well.
It went like that.
What are you talking about?
I know what's going through that head of yours, but that ain't what happened.
What, you fucking stole it from a dead guy, Gina? No. Who could I possibly think would ever do that?
I stole it from evidence lockup.
All right, then. What did happen?
Well, like I said before, we're trying to trace the boss's movement. I let Toby have a whiff of the boss's overcoat. As soon as I done that, he went off like a shot. Straight to that sandwich.
I'm sorry, to a sandwich? Not to a bag of chips?
Mr. Naruhodo, I believe that Gina means the witness.
Oh, I forgot. That sandwich.
Yeah, he added in between those two wooden boards it is, the boss's trunk.
You mean when they heard the sound like a gunshot and all piled in there?
Exactly! He nabbed it from the scene.
Goodness.
Me and the chief inspector gave that sandwich a good grilling. And you know what he said? Panini.
That he was cheesed off?
Jesus.
That his real name was Reuben.
Fuck the pigs.
That dialogue that you didn't read, that's what he said.
Yeah, no, that was odd. Anyway, we'll bring it back for you.
I think you were Sandwich Kiss.
I will give it to Sharky or Shy, whoever wants it.
Take it, Sharky.
All right, time to dust off my old man voice, or as it's more commonly referred to, my voice. I thought it might fetch a good price, and the chap wouldn't be needing it anymore. So but that's all it did. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, you asked any of the take of it, stealing the dead boss's stuff to flog. Not like that's exactly what I would do.
So, Miss Venus wasn't the... Oop. Alright. There we go. So Miss Venus wasn't the only one to meddle with the scene of the crime then?
How could they?
So anyway, that's how it happened. A pretty decent trunk, so I figured I might as well make use of it. Is there something wrong with that, hey? Well,
Maybe you and Mr. Sandwich should try to find the answer to that question together.
I think perhaps the trash should be. I think that perhaps the trunk should be turned over to the police, don't you?
what are you on about? I am the police!
Gina, if you wouldn't mind, could we maybe examine it?
Yeah, alright then. Do what you want with it.
One sec here. Okay. This gets swapped back to here. And that loads everything, I think. Okay, is everybody still here? There we go. Okay, one sec. Let me just set some things back properly. Property. Swap this over. Swap this back. Okay. Give it to... Hit me, baby, one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Okay.
We are not that toxic.
Yeah, no, sorry. I like had no control over I could control the volume going to stream, which was totally fine. But I had no control over the volume coming out of my speakers, and it was absurdly loud, and I had just spent the past 20 minutes having to literally hard mute my mic every time I wasn't speaking. It was getting quite annoying. Yeah, what up,
Tried
Fallen?
turning your speakers down?
Yeah, I did, and it didn't do anything.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool. Again, like I said, I literally told my computer to shut down last night. Totally shut down. But Windows is telling me my current uptime is 22 plus days. So yeah, someone's
That's
getting.
weird.
Yeah.
That's because shutting down no longer shuts down. You need to restart.
Oh, good news. I can't restart without my shit getting fucking weird. So what you're saying is I'm just unplugging that bitch, right?
Yeah, basically.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, because shutdown now goes into hibernate.
Well, then why is there a
It does.
fucking sleep mode?
I
Because
didn't fucking design
Microsoft.
this shit.
Fucking Windows.
Ooh.
Fucking Bill Gates. Anyway.
That one bit from the South Park movie where they bring out Bill Gates just to shoot him.
That
Oh yeah, I was supposed to read that. Oh well.
it's fine. All right, which one of you wants to growl like a dog, Shy?
That's true. She hasn't had a part yet.
That's true.
That's true. Are you going to be a good girl and growl for us? Oh, well, I didn't even have to like make a joke out of this. Awesome, great. What's the matter with Toby? Why is he acting so aggressively towards me all of a sudden?
Mr. Naro, be careful. It must be the trunk. And all that junk.
Oh, goddamn, bro. Ah!
Ryunosuke just
That was
died.
the end of Ryunosuke. Hey, what
Hmm?
are you doing? You're gonna lick his face off!
Welcome to the afterlife.
I think my favorite part about these streams is when Long gets so excited that her voice peaks her mic and just she goes inaudible for part of it. That's my favorite. It's amazing. Mr. Naruto! Mr. Naruto! Tina, quickly, hail a carriage.
We taking you up to the hospital?
Second November, 4:57 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy.
Yeah, how's work going tonight, Fallen? Hopefully not too difficult for you.
Oh, Mr. Naruto, are you alright?
That dog kisses like you, Susato.
Are you bleeding?
Miss Susato!
He will be.
Oh god, why is he here?
Ah, conscious again at last. How blessed relief, my dear fellow.
I swear to God, Sholmes, if there's Vaseline around my asshole again like the last time this happened, I'm going to kill you.
Just try not to sit for a while.
God, just ugh. Why is he so unsettling? Chill work, fuck yeah.
It's the opium.
After all, to drop dead after a moderate licking by a small terrier, most unseemly.
You smoke enough opium to kill a small colonial village. I don't want to hear shit.
What is or isn't seemly is irrelevant here, Mr. Sholmes. I'm so glad there's no lasting damage. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you bring me back here? What is this on my head? A bandage?
Sadly, we had no ice, so that's a compress of sugar water.
Why sugar water?
Because you're so sweet.
Hey, coincidentally, if you're ever like cleaning tools, especially like soldering pumps, don't just flip it upside down after you open it out of curiosity. Just throw fucking metal shards all over the place like a tremendous asshole.
No, only somebody who's an asshole
Shut-
would know that.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the. Chrissy, let's play a game. Let's
Yes?
pretend today is Friday, and we're gonna play Shut the Fuck Up Friday. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to read you my Miranda rights.
Good enough. Sugar water?
Don't worry, Miss Narano. It's a first aid treatment my father taught me.
I still have many questions, Mr. Sato.
So, let us take tea when you're feeling up to it.
I'm just annoyed because I just vacuumed. Literally just vacuumed, and now there's fucking tin.
When the fuck did you do that then?
Because I forgot how it worked, okay?
Oh my. But of course, no sugar in the patient's cup.
What?
The bump in my head is throbbing sweetly enough. Don't worry.
Whenever you feel ready, then.
Can I use this shovel to beat Mr. Sholmes in the head? Perhaps the tea kettle. Fine. Thank you for your concern, Mr. Sholmes.
My dear fellow, think nothing of it.
I
must say, I was quite startled.
It wasn't me, Fallen.
When I heard you'd been attacked by a dog. For a moment, I feared that infamous murderer of so many had come back from the dead.
You mean the professor?
Fortunately, I see your prize throat is unscathed. That stiff, turned-up collar of yours obviously afforded some welcome protection.
Was I that close to death? All I really remember is the dog licking my face over and over and over again.
Well, if you wish to avoid such troubles in the future, a little mustard spread on the cheek should do the trick.
He's not wrong. But I don't like that he's not wrong.
What?
I have concerns.
Why?
Because dogs don't like mustard.
I disagree. What? Oh my god. I'm gonna shit bricks.
I should think that would balance the sweetness of your bandage rather splendidly.
My computer's having a hissy fit. It's fine. It'll grow up eventually.
No comment.
Oh yeah, the trunk. Let's have a look inside. It just explodes. Screen goes black. You died. Nice. There's a whole lot of junk in this trunk.
Would expect you to eat nothing but fish and chips.
Yeah, right? Have you seen this huge gash across the side of the trunk here? It's gone right through the leather and into the metal behind.
Honestly, I think Blue deserves air horns for that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right.
Pyong, 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 pyong.
Gosh, for a metal chest like this to have been so badly damaged. Whoever made that gash must have struck the side of the trunk with considerable force.
There are so many jokes I could be making. I just do it at home. Just do it yourself. Make up your own jokes. It's like ad libs. It's such low hanging fruit.
Domestic violence is not a joke. There. Are you happy now?
No,
I circumvented your joke. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted?
no. It's not what I wanted.
Oh, well. Should have made a joke then.
You know what? What's the opposite of never disappointed? Always disappointed? Like every time I open my mouth, I'm just always disappointed.
It's only because you're paying attention, my friend.
Run that by me again?
That's only because you're paying attention.
I wonder how it happened. Look, there's something inside this chest. Who would have thunk?
Da 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 da.
What's in the
Oh,
box?
let's see. It appears to be a passport authorizing him to travel overseas to France.
Was Inspector Gregson about to go on a trip abroad then?
Perhaps the date of departure might tell us something that was.
Also, I swear to God, if anything happens to my passport, I'm gonna be pissed. I shipped that shit in to get it renewed. I swear to God, I will burn the entire government down if it is fucked up.
Bye, Oni. Bye, Oni. Oh,
What is it?
it was for travel on 31st October, just one day before the incident.
What? Really? The passport has been entered into the court record. Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered? Damn.
France. We come from France.
That thing in the side there.
Oh yeah, there's blood. Look at this dark stain here. Do you think...
Yes, I'm afraid so. I think it's blood.
Oh, I was gonna ask if it was jam. I knew you were gonna say that, so that presumably means...
This was present at the scene when Inspector Gregson was killed. It's the most logical conclusion, yes.
To think Gina's been carrying this around with her. Didn't know any better, but I suppose it does look like a grease stain from all the fish and chips. Jesus fuck.
Brutal.
Fucking awful.
There's definitely a hemorrhoids joke.
Wait.
Yep.
Go back into the trunk.
Yeah? What did I miss?
Is that thing on the top side anything? No, it's not. Interesting. What about that piece of glass?
What the fuck?
Yeah, right there.
Wow, that's cheeky. Have you...
Oh, yeah,
No,
I'm in the wrong
You hit
part.
the gash, not the glass.
Oh my god. Wow, that's real finicky. Do you see that? There's something stuck in the side of the trunk here. You know, the part we just looked at, but I didn't make any mention of because I have about 4 brain cells. And 3 of them keep me upright and breathing without having to do it manually.
It actually looks like the tip of a knife broke off.
Yeah.
Looks like a fragment of metal of some sort. But it's wedged so tightly, I can't remove it.
Well, don't cut yourself. You'd better leave it, I think.
There goes Susato tampering with evidence again.
Alright, that should be it.
Police business. Eh. Yeah, I don't think this adds anything. Alright, I guess we out of here, huh?
He did want you to take tea.
Could go back and talk to Gina too.
Yeah, true. Alright.
2nd November. Shulms is sweet.
Her mit dem Schwarzbiergebot, brodelt wie ein Feuerberg, den Schlund es mir verbrannt, ach Hopfen deine Wut. Her mit dem ich befreit,
Hey.
hat wie ein Diamant.
All right, that was great. Thanks everyone for watching.
What?
I have some questions.
I don't want to know. I have 0 questions.
Well, maybe we'll find out if we continue.
Where's this Irish music coming from?
That's the game,
Huh?
dude.
What is that? Oh, it's a fly.
Did you just freak out?
I thought it
Poor
was
honey.
something else, man. It was big.
That was... Iris, I don't have words anymore. Just why?
No, it's an old German folk song. Rather a fine rendition, I think.
Sholmes, that's... You know what? Yeah, it sounds great.
Iris?
I didn't do it.
Iris, what's going on here?
I totally didn't poison this guy.
Den Schlund es mir verbrannt, ach Hopfen deine Wut.
Just who is that sprawl? I mean, that relaxed gentleman over there.
And why is there broken ceramics all over the floor?
He's dead, Jim.
He's not your dad. Who's dead?
Iris, is she even listening?
Excuse me, sir. I do apologize for troubling you whilst you're singing so merrily, but... Would you be kind enough to explain the situation?
Well, that worked. All right, bye.
Wow.
A crooning gentleman and a mute young girl. A rather tantalizing juxtaposition. And one that appears to have incited the gods of deduction within me to find their voices too.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Thanks, 'cause I hate it.
Mr. Schultz, do you read?
The strains of reasoning within me are playing now as a delightful duet.
They should play with you to shut the hell up.
One melody sings of a reunion full of nostalgia. Whilst the other is a morose theme about the great secret you're trying so desperately to conceal, Eurus.
She turned as white as a sheet.
She also made false tea. So as usual, you instantly seen to the very heart of the matter.
God. No, he hasn't.
And by the time my own brief performance is over, I feel sure this gentleman's song will reach its finale. So then, to Music Land, where all is sweetness and delicacy and harmony.
I think
Weren't you the one
Naruto just
strangling a
hit his head.
violin earlier?
Pray, do enjoy Erlock Sholmes' latest Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
I am.
No.
No. No, I am not.
Firstly, we consider the gentleman's nationality. Clearly, he's a German man with no grasp of the English language.
I.
As evidenced by the Germanic song he sings and his apparent inability to understand when asked to desist.
Sings?
Who knows?
So, why is
My
the man here
German's
at
not
all?
that good.
And in such apparently high spirits?
He's dead, Sholmes.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
The answer, of course, Iris is clearly known to you. Indeed, we need only follow the gaze of those bright, young eyes to unravel that particular part of the mystery. The reason for the man's mildly irritating wobbling is revealed by the herbal tea.
Not the smashed teapot on the ground?
You obviously offered our German guest a cup of your latest herbal blend. The tea's delectable flavor has made this man's spirits soar. It resulted in this joyful ditty retumbling incessantly from his lips. I eagerly await sampling the flavor myself, that I may join the fellow in his state of elation.
That's just opium, Sean.
Mm. Now, to the next question. Who exactly is the gentleman availing himself so thoroughly of this seat? As it happens, a number of years ago now, a certain gentleman of German origin engaged my services in solving a particularly delicate case. He required the retrieval of letters once sent to an acquaintance that might have proved problematic. In order to conceal his noble identity, he also arrived at my office in a mask. The gentleman's name was Wilhelm Gottfried Sigmundsen von Orenstein,
Bill. His name was Bill.
Yes, Bill.
Ornstein and Smell?
I was gonna make a joke about banging your brother behind a giant locked door. Yeah.
Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund von Ornstein.
The King of Germany. If my memory serves, the mask worn by this gentleman is identical.
Did Iris kill the King of Germany?
Happen.
Yes, there can be no question. That mask belongs to the King of Germany. It would appear that His Majesty remembers the fine services I afforded him.
And that's why Iris killed him.
Precisely. And has decided to show his face again, mask and all, in order to express his gratitude. A well-mannered monarch indeed. Wouldn't you agree, my dear fellow?
You're as confused as hell back there.
So, the identity of this masked visitor is in fact my former client, the King of Germany.
Hey, Sholmes, do you
Yes?
ever actually stop smoking opium, or is it just kind of like a drip feed thing now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Indeed, his son is currently in London as well, enjoying the wonders of the Great Exhibition.
Yeah.
And so smart.
We'll go with that. Please continue. For some reason.
Which leaves us with one remaining imponderable. Yes, you, young Iris. But your apparently inexplicable silence is unable to hide the truth.
She farted.
Yes, the reason for your muteness is concealed inside that knapsack. A £5 note, I believe. I must say, as your compatriot, I'm deeply saddened.
That she's so cheap.
It would appear that you've allowed yourself to be bribed into silence by His Royal Highness, earning yourself some spending money in exchange for keeping quiet about the king's secret.
I was gonna say, Rianne, I don't know too many people who would willingly share their opium, let alone Sholmes.
Mm. And now, the final piece of the puzzle. What is this secret you strive to hide with your silence, Iris? Ah, yes. We only need to follow that brief, involuntary twitch of your eyes to find the answer. You are attempting to abscond with that coffee cup. My favorite coffee cup, in fact. Or should I say, the handle of my favorite coffee cup. It appears that His High-Spirited Highness broke it in the midst of his high jinks. Which leads us to the truth. My favorite coffee cup has been broken by the King of Germany, and Iris, you tried to conceal it from me.
What the fuck?
Bro.
For $5.
Mm-hmm.
I shall have a bill sent via governmental channels to the German royal family for its replacement.
You do that.
My cup.
They'll pay him back in about 1920. Don't worry. The future of the Deutschmark's looking great for that time period.
Wow.
No one getting the hyperinflation joke?
No, I just feel like, the Twitch viewer base isn't necessarily going to know the significance of that. You're just off the cuff like that.
Oh, I think most of my viewer base is a big fan of hyperinflation, just not the kind that deals with currency and economics.
I think the 1920s might throw them off a little.
What?
What?
Yeah, 1920s, World War One.
Well, post-war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
post-war.
Yeah.
Bless. Stepbrother, you're lost. Okay, so post World War One, Germany was forced to sign the Treaty of Versailles, right? And what that basically did was Germany had to pay everyone's expenses for World War One, and like that's fucking 4 or 5 countries worth of war costs and stuff. So what happened was their currency basically became incredibly overburdened, hyperinflation, to the point that it was so bad that it was more cost effective to just burn the currency than go and buy firewood. And I'm not kidding. Hi, Emmy. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Ooh, good game.
Thus concludes Erlach Sholmes' great deduction of this painful puzzle.
I can't believe we talk about hyperinflation and then fucking Emmy shows up.
Yeah. You...
Den Schlund es mir verbrannt, ach Hopfen deine Wut.
With your silence as well, the fellow's jovial warbling rather rings in the ears, does it not?
Mr. Schultz, I must say, something does rather trouble me.
Oh boy.
Pray, Mr. Sato, do tell.
His Royal Highness.
You are not allowed to have explosives, period.
Does appear to have moved a muscle since we arrived.
But welcome in, Raiders. I'm Kios. I hope you're having a tremendous time tonight. We're doing some voice acting. And you haven't said a word either, Yuris. If Mr. Sholmes has it all right, you might as well own up to it now. You know, I think it's funny that we have a pink-haired, short brat in the video game, raids. And then one of them raided too.
Your reasoning isn't entirely without substance, I must admit.
No. And one other thing, Mr. Sholmes.
Yet another grievance, Mr. Naruhodo? Surely not.
Well, I actually read the story of that case recently, the one you were just describing. And according to that, at least, it wasn't the King of Germany. It was the King of Bohemia.
Goodness. Was it?
Big difference, Chief.
Yes, that's quite true. Master Gotz the Prince testified to that in court. In his words, I have come to see the great exhibition all the way from my home in Bohemia. He was also
Because
one-third
it's
the size.
funny.
Huh.
Also, that's how you've described yourself. Don't get made.
I would ask you to keep that minor error to yourselves. It could easily become quite a scandal.
No!
I believe, Mr. Naruhodo. It's our turn now to make some corrections to a number of minor errors that may have slipped in.
Yeah, even Mr. Sholmes is willing to admit he might be slightly wide of the mark this time. Although it's clear that Iris is definitely hiding something. We need to find out the truth behind this mysterious scene.
But one truth is incontrovertible. My favorite coffee cup is no more. So, shall we embark again? On a joint presentation of Erlach Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular?
Can we just say we did and don't?
No, that's
Tell
not
me
possible.
why.
I don't want to do this no more.
Tell me
Chop, chop, let's get it over with.
I'm gonna shit my brains out again.
why. One more time.
Just press the button.
No!
I mean, that is kind of the next line.
Whoever had an hour and a half won the pool.
Firstly, we consider the gentleman's nationality. Clearly, he's a German with no grasp of the English language. As evidenced by the Germanic song he sings and his apparent inability to understand when asked to desist. So, why is the man here at all? And in such apparently high spirits?
I hope you had a good stream, though. I hope you enjoyed your Labor Day, too. Today Day is Labor Day.
The answer, of course, Iris, is clearly known to you. Indeed, we only need to follow the gaze of those bright young eyes to unravel that particular part of this mystery. The reason for the man's mildly irritating wobbling is revealed by this herbal tea.
So what? It's some mix of herbs that gives you the urge to sing?
Goodness, I should like to try some.
And I'd like to hear singing, but this man, just how long does he intend to keep up with that tune, do you suppose?
As I said before, he's been stock still the entire time. And if you look closely,
What's up, Peach? Oh, I have to ship out those.
his lips aren't moving either.
I have to ship out those prints this week when I get a chance. Now that they're all in. Ah!
I'm not sure what's actually responsible for the spirited singing. But I suspect the answer lies at the end of Iris's gaze.
Yo, there you go. That's a sweet deal. Gee, I wonder what would make noise. A record? Wait, this?
Is a gramophone rarely seen in our own country?
Her mit dem Schwarzbiergebot.
Sound certainly appears to be coming from the horn.
What, machine singing? That can't be right.
Happy 16th birthday, Miku Hatsune.
Happy birthday, Miku. Also, become as gods.
Science and technology are changing in the world rapidly, Mr. Naruhodo. What's right is changing too.
Ugh, it's too much for my brain.
What brain?
Eat shit
Good
and
question.
die.
Take that! The reason for the man's mildly irritating warbling is revealed by the gramophone.
Indeed! For no well-bred gentleman would break into an obscure folk song when making a social call.
I mean, have you ever been to an English football game? They'll just randomly have 60,000 people start singing about banging their overweight wife.
Ew.
I'm not joking.
Yes, well. Anyway,
Anyway,
in other words, this gentleman isn't singing at all. In fact, it would appear that the fellow is unconscious.
the music seems to have stopped now. Hooray!
I ask you, Mr. Naruhodo,
Yeah?
why would I have purchased a recording of that gibberish?
How should I know?
Anyway, well, never mind. On with the deduction. Who exactly is this gentleman availing himself so thoroughly on this seat? As it happens, a number of years ago now, a certain gentleman of Germanic origin engaged my services in solving a particularly delicate case.
Was it factory sealed or resealed?
He required the retrieval of letters once sent to an acquaintance that might have proved problematic. In order to conceal his noble identity, he also arrived at my office in a mask. The gentleman's name was William.
Bill. Where's Bill?
The King of Germany. If my memory serves, the mask worn by this gentleman is identical. Yes, there can be no question. That mask belongs to the King of Germany.
Although we've already established that it was actually the King of Bohemia.
It seems that Mr. Sholmes tends to persist with his Germany theory for some reason.
And come to think of it, the young prince was wearing a mask as well, wasn't he?
Master Cards, the boy whom you had in tears.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Do you suppose all the members of the aristocracy of mainland Europe wear masks?
I'm sure they do. Do you know what a Habsburg jaw is by chance? The point is, the mask doesn't belong to any king.
No, that's right, as we well know. Because we can identify the true owner of this mask.
Take that!
It's my boyfriend, Kazuma Sogi. Yes, there can be no question. That mask belongs to my heterosexual life partner, Kazuma Sogi.
In other words, my memory is sublimely unreliable.
Yeah, I mean, considering all you do is smoke crank and take horse tranquilizers all day, Sholmes, that should be the
Listen.
least shocking observation today.
They help me sleep.
Kazuma's mask has been languishing on this metal chest for several days. Though, that doesn't explain why this gentleman is wearing it.
But it is now a simple matter to determine our guest's true identity. After all, the gentleman is unconscious.
I thought he was singing.
Yeah.
We only need excuse ourselves in advance. Gently lift the mask and peer beneath it.
It's Susato's dad.
Did
I
I-
don't believe it.
Did I just kill Susato's dad?
I mean, it's just
Father.
The mustache didn't give it away?
Mustache.
I'm afraid, Mr. Sato, you must be
No, I think not, Mr. Sholmes.
Then it would appear all logic and reasoning has once again revealed the truth.
What is this we shit, white man? You didn't do shit.
This mysterious visitor,
He's my unconscious father, Yujin Mikotoba.
Logic and reasoning? Or just looking and saying?
Thank you, Naruto.
Round 2. Fight.
which leaves us with one remaining imponderable. Yes, you, young Eris. But your apparently inexplicable silence is unable to hide the truth. Yes, the reason for your muteness is concealed inside that knapsack.
So, that's a 5-pound note poking out from your knapsack, is it?
Oh dear, I can't be sure. Most money that we encounter is in coin form.
I know. I'm not even sure if we've seen any banknotes here in Britain at all, have we?
But anyway, Father would have never paid money for Iris' silence.
5 pounds, a fuck ton of money back then, too. He certainly seems like the silent type himself, though, judging by his present state. There must be some other reason for Iris' silence, I suppose.
Perhaps
She-
what Iris is trying not so hard to give away with her eyes.
That she broke the coffee pot over your dad's head.
Is something entirely different. This metal chest, it contains important documents, does it not?
Yeah, details of all the cases Mr. Sholmes has worked on over the years. Written up by Iris' father, if I'm remembering correctly. Iris insists that the chest be kept locked at all times. She's never once shown me inside.
Well, its contents are invaluable to her, I suppose, and completely irreplaceable.
Why is it open?
But look at it now. The catch is unlocked.
Ah, so it is. That's hard to ignore.
Very. I've never seen that chest unlocked before in all the time we've been staying here at Baker Street.
Yes, the reason for your muteness is concealed inside that metal chest.
An excellent observation. For upon closer inspection, there is something different about the chest's appearance. It's kept locked at all times, yet now the catch is open. Evidently, this has something to do with your refusal to speak, Iris. But it's a simple enough matter to incite you to speak, I'm sure.
I merely need to open this chest.
Here we go. No! Ellie, don't!
Right then.
Ellie!
He's dead.
Thank God.
Fucking A, right? So, I mean, sorry about your dad, Susato, but like, I mean,
No, it's a small price to pay.
you know, I feel like I've seen erotic artwork that looks exactly like this.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on www.com.
You kids watching porn? This is Oni's favorite screen grab. Here, let me
I
screenshot this for you, Oni.
hate
There you
my
go.
life.
There you go, buddy. You can print that out and hang it up on your fridge.
Oh my god.
Two guys, one fist. I mean, yeah. The Great American Challenge.
Oh, really? I told you not to open it.
Ah, so you found your voice now, huh? In other words, what just happened clearly reveals the truth here. Yes, that's the real reason for your silence until now is you knocked the fuck out of Susato's dad because he tried to open the trunk.
This is somehow different to the usual dance of deduction you perform with Sholmes, isn't it?
Well, he's left me alone on the ballroom floor, so I'm gonna have to dance this next part solo. And anyway, I need to get to the bottom of this, for my own peace of mind. Seriously, we're fucking burning time here. Now then, Iris isn't usually the silent type, so...
Burning time, eh?
Hmm.
You slipped into Newfie for a second there.
You did, yes.
I what?
You slipped into Newfie for a second.
Yeah, no, it happens.
What's that all about? I'm a judge here.
I mean, you don't actually know the answer yet, despite knowing that point of the finger before.
Listen, knife hand. Finger, knife hand. We'll knife hand in a second. Miss Susato, sometimes a man needs to point his finger first and think later. Knife hand.
Oh, well, if you say so. I think we better examine Iris more closely and try to rescue the situation.
All right. What you got there, kid?
Take that!
That's key. Yes, the real reason for your silence until now is the key behind your back. When Mr. Sholmes was thrown into the air before, just before you called out to try and stop him, you slipped something out of your mouth. But something is the key now in your hands. No doubt the key to the chest.
You're so clever, Renee.
So now it becomes clear. Thanks to Mr. Sholmes' graphic demonstration, you booby-trapped the chest. You can well imagine what happened here.
But
Professor Mikatoba also opened that metal chest only to be punched into the air and land sprawled on the settee.
Oh, wait, that doesn't explain all the facts. What about the stylish scarf and the cup of tea? And above all, why would he be wearing Kazuma-san's mask?
Well, for those curious details, I can think of only one explanation. Clearly an unbelievable miracle took place in this room, or Iris dressed him up. Isn't that right, Iris? Consider how the room was arranged before this whole painful experience took place. When Professor Mikatoba opened the chest, completely unaware of what awaited him inside, the mask was flung into the air, as he was, only to land neatly on his face when he fell back down. And the teacup's journey through the air ended when it caught on the unconscious professor's finger.
You mean to say that the stylish scarf...
Tablecloth. This is the Great Detective's Office, after all. A place of miraculous deductions. Would you expect anything less?
yeah, you're right. It happened exactly as you said. Brilliant, Renee.
Thus concludes Ryunosuke Naruhodo's great deduction of this punchy puzzle. Ta-da!
So then, why don't I make a fresh pot of tea for us all?
Okay.
Objection!
An admirable performance, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, you're
Aren't you
still
dead?
alive, I see. Great. Hooray.
But in the final act of the show there, you rather missed everything of importance.
Mr. Sholmes?
If you would cast your mind back to my earlier deduction. Iris, clearly you're hiding a great secret.
She is? From the look on her face. Mr. Sholmes might be right. Whatever that great secret is, the cat isn't out of the bag yet.
So I put it to you again. You were attempting to abscond with that coffee cup.
It really is a shame about Mr. Sholmes' cup. That's all he cares about.
It must have been smashed when Professor Mikatoba opened the chest.
Oh dear, so many things seem to have broken.
But now that the deduction has taken a different direction, Iris doesn't seem to be trying to hide the broken cup anymore.
In other words, her great secret is something else entirely.
Let's put our observational skills to work here on one final time, then. Oh, what's this?
Take that!
You were attempting to abscond with that case file.
Iris, as you know very well, nothing escapes the attention of a great detective. I know.
We visited Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory earlier today. And Dr. Mommy informed us that the autopsy report of Clint Van Zeeks had gone missing.
Clint Van Zeeks. Yes, I do seem to recall. That some years ago, I asked to see the report in question. You were with me, weren't you, Iris?
You mean it was you, Iris? So those papers you have there are...
I'm sorry.
No, that's awesome. You stole them. Good job. Proud of you.
Forgive me!
Never!
Proud of you, Iris.
Fucking filthy paper filcher, you?
Make a proper diver of you yet.
Oh, yeah.
In truth, I would like to have thought I could have predicted the booby-trapped chest.
Boobies, where?
But it caught me completely off guard. I was very nearly the late consulting detective Erlock Sholmes.
Oh, darn. That would have been so awful. Oh, no. Whatever would we have done?
I'm sorry, Early.
So, you mean this autopsy report really is?
Yes, I took it from the lab, even though I knew it was very important.
Good girl.
Was there something in it that troubled you, Iris?
You gotta be careful using that phrase in this crowd, Kyo.
Oh, I know.
Not exactly something that troubled me. Something I'd been looking for. When I saw this report, when I saw the writing in it, I knew it was Daddy's.
The writing?
Your father's writing? What do you really mean?
Find out on next week's episode.
Of
Dragon Ball
Z!
Dragon, rock the dragon.
Dragon Ball Z.
And thus, anyway, I begin to blast.
You will blasteth.
Forsooth!
The Tooth Fairy is Fey propaganda. He went so quiet immediately. I thought he just like instant muted and went to his thing.
I don't know.
What's going on?
I said, hey.
Also, I just want to know
Spare me.
that I looked it up, just double check myself. I'm fucking right. You use mustard to make Dr. Pop.
I said, hey.
What's going on?
Oh, come on.
You ever have to, like, pee for so long, and you're finally like, yeah, I get to pee, and it's like, just doesn't stop?
Yes.
Welcome back to a rollicking performance by the band Six Non-Blondes.
I've got bad news.
Anyway, I came up with a new product. It's called KFB, Kentucky Fried Bussy. It's finger blasting good.
Are you going to season it?
Oh, it's already seasoned. You just gotta lick it and stick it.
I need an adult.
No.
Listen,
Come.
listen. I should be getting paid for my marketing genius.
Capcom.
Come.
Capcom loves food. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Capcom loves me.
food,
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean,
No.
I've gotten pretty much everything I've ever asked for. And I got to play many games with the community manager.
I guess you're right.
She's a nice lady.
I feel sorry for them.
Is that Nagiri?
No.
Okay, my bad.
If you haven't spoken with her or Rune in a while, feel free to shoot her a message. She's undergoing treatment for breast cancer.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Yeah. She mentioned it a couple months ago.
Who?
Get well soon.
Nigiri.
Okay, well soon.
Anyway, yeah, that was a good session. I really don't want to go to bed, but I have to because I have work tomorrow. And that shit sucks.
Yeah, boy.
Woo!
Ooh. Fuck work. Anyway.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, I think we should say goodnight.
Night, everybody. Be
All
good
right.
to each other.
Yeah, well, let's introduce the cast. If you don't know them,
Damn.
here's the big link. Wow! Wow!
Sorry, we tried to spare you.
We got our hopes up and everything.
Mhm.
Hi, I run the raid group Blitz. I'll be playing Stardew Valley. Play Omega Strikers and tell your people you love them. There, I just did everyone in about 30 seconds.
Speaking of
That's
doing
not what I-
everyone in big links, it's Lon.
Yet I knew that one was gonna be me. There was nothing I could do about it. I just,
You knew it was coming, so you just laid back and took it?
yup.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, not the first time we've heard that one.
Yeah. it's
Probably not
Started
the last
as a
familiar
bottom, now
story.
we up.
So, hi, I'm Lonnie Ikea. I play RPGs like Starfield and other games. I have a subathon thing that is going to happen on Wednesday until, whenever the fuck. I am not good at streaming every day, unlike Catboy, and so this is gonna be an experience for me. That's what I got. Sea of Stars is really good. Ignore Starfield Discourse. Just don't talk to anybody about it. Don't talk ever.
Just ignore people on the internet, especially if they have a blue check mark next to their name.
That's all. That's what I have.
Nice. They are immediately triggered with a fight or flight response every time I open my mouth. It's Oni Heart.
Well, I thought that one was me, to be honest.
Oh, nah.
I wasn't expecting that one.
There was a dark horse chance it could have been me, but it's fine.
I watched the live action One Piece on Netflix, and it's pretty good. I had fun watching that. So you know what? If you haven't seen it and you like One Piece, I would watch it. I thought it was nice.
I'm 4 episodes in, and even if you don't like One Piece, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Aside from that, I'm still have my wrists chained to my drawing tablet, while I work on this model. And like, I'm so sad that I haven't been like playing Armored Core 6, but I like sit down and do a mission every now and then I go back to work.
Well, what's up, Baltros?
And I play.
How was
like,
your
3
stream?
matches of
We're
Omega
just
Strike
wrapping
every
up on
day,
our
that's
end.
it.
Have you come up with
FF2?
a tattoo
Let's
that
go.
you put on your VTuber and added it to your mech yet?
No,
I hope your
Give it
stream
time.
went well.
I don't want one.
How far did you make it into Final Fantasy 2?
It's gonna be a real pain in the ass to have to make the constellation swooshy thing that I use for a mech.
It happens.
I've heard people have already been making womb tattoos, so it's doable.
I've
Well,
seen that one.
okay. I'm not shocked by that at all.
Wait, what tattoos?
Don't worry
Womb
about it.
tattoos.
Did you say glow in the dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
god, I've known about that for years. Blacklight reactive ones too. I mean, like, I guess technically it's not going to kill you, but like by nature and relevance, pretty much everything that glows has some sort of minute traces of radioactivity in it.
I mean, so does a banana.
Yeah, you know, like my general advice is just no.
I like how disconnected he is from this conversation. Like, this just like a.
We just spent 2 minutes talking about Armored Core, and he's over here talking about,
Listen, I'm fucking deaf. What do
Rat
you want
poisoning.
from me?
No, this is fantastic. This change of topic was needed, as it turns out, so.
It's wonderful.
Anyway, now for something completely different. It's Shy.
She got to bark tonight.
Like you haven't wanted me to.
All right, get a room.
Hi, hi.
They already
I-
have one. You're just giving them permission to stream it now.
Rian, what the fuck?
Well, see, now I've got to pull the stream back up and see what the hell Rian has done.
She ratted us out.
It's
Womb
fine.
tattoos and Armored Core. Listen,
Rian, that was just for us.
I never wanted to put my
Just-
foot so far up somebody's ass for actually ratting me out.
That was just for Oni, okay?
listen. We all know that Oni has fucking wanted to fuck the giant battle robot for years.
No, this is not.
Oh, my
You know
bad.
what?
You want to be the giant battle robot that gets bred? Okay, cool,
Oh,
dude.
Jesus Christ.
Let's-
Why did you have
let's-
to say anything, Chris?
I'm
let's
so
be
excited
real.
to see Oni commission
Really?
art from his favorite Vor mecha breeding
Why
kink
did you have
artist.
to
Let's-
say
Look,
anything? I
Look,
would kick your ass.
look, let's be real. Oni is in a monogamous relationship with whatever the lady's name is from Final Fantasy 16 and will not allow any slavery.
Benedicta.
I can't. I can't sit on. I can't. No way. That's
You
that's
can't
Clive's
sit down.
role.
Yeah, is it all the breeding? Yeah, makes my butthole sore
Can't
too.
dance.
I want to die.
Death
That's a perfect
by
way to-
snoo, death.
Oh.
You're not walking
That's a
out of this
perfect-
one.
I'm just waiting for Chrissy to introduce themselves by going, I wish for the sweet embrace of death. And
That's just
that's
me.
the end.
That's just me fucking choking you out. You had it fucking coming.
It would require me
No
being able
fun.
to talk.
So whose turn was it? Was it Shy's turn to introduce
Yes,
themselves?
Go ahead.
It's
Shy.
fine. Before we got all sidetracked with talk of womb tattoos on Armored Core robots, hi, I am Shy. You're going to be able to see me with Lon as we stream the marathon of streams. And hey, stop on by, check things out. We're going to have a lot of fun. Got a lot of fun stuff planned.
I'm proud of you. You're gonna do terrific.
Mhm.
I'm gonna kill you, Chris.
Introducing, ironically, albeit from Florida, the only person that doesn't want to fuck the giant battle robot, it's Little Sharky.
That
You don't
is
know
true.
that?
Yeah, we do. So, hi, I'm Sharky. I'm old. I haven't streamed in months. I still love hanging out with all of you chuckle jokers. So, eventually I'll come back. In the meantime, hang out with us on Mondays and tell your people just how you feel about them. You know, there could be a hurricane next week.
You.
Tell your giant robots just how you feel about them.
No, none of that.
Thank you, Sharky.
Wait a minute. What?
I
What?
don't want that.
Anyway, they would like
No
to share
means
with
no. Go ahead.
they would like to share with the chat that their favorite mecha pilot is Didier Pironi, just because it's a funny name and not because of the first one. It's Chriseries.
Who?
If anyone in chat actually knows who Didier Pironi is, fucking take care of your knees before they you may as well get a fucking hip replacement while you're at it.
I just need to Google this right now.
Didier Pironi was a French Formula One driver. I think he may have.
He died in 87.
Yeah, he died. He was did he die at Spa? Or no, he died at Isle of Wight. Anyway.
Hi, my name's Chris Reese. Definitely not necrophilia. That's fucking weird.
And that's the end of your extradition.
Yep.
Yep, that's all.
I'm good with that.
All right. Well, friends, for me, it is time for bed. I'm actually almost on time for once. But yeah. Thank you so much for all the raids and follows today. That was super awesome. We had a universally loved and respected Twitch hype train. But yeah, sorry, Ghost in the Shell is just not the move, I think, right now, unfortunately. And I'm not going to have the time to kind of... Listen, I only got 4 days to actually get a PB of that. I'd much rather focus on Forspoken, because, like, a 20-minute gap is different than a 6-minute gap, so fuck them. But yeah, I think even though the schedule tomorrow is 15, we're gonna do Forspoken. Just want to finish picking up some of the new stuff in the current world record, and we'll try and hammer down like a quick ass run. I think that would be fair. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we have Frost. Wednesday we're gonna start Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Thursday we're gonna dive into Sea of Stars, which apparently is pretty damn good. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow. Forspoken, Frost, and who knows, whatever the fuck else I'll dip my shenanigans into. But I'll give you the rundown here. If you want to join us in the Discord, feel free to hang out. Come on and join us. I ping once a week, sometimes two. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube, great way to catch up on all the content we've been putting out. Plus, I do ride motorcycle, so occasionally you'll get to go on a ride with me. Wow. Tea drinkers, check out our blends from our friends over at Adagio. I put together some absolutely delicious teas, and the proceeds benefit the Trevor Project. We'll thank our friends over at Skytech. Check them out if you're looking to get a pre-built or custom built and don't feel like doing it yourself, or I can't mail you parts from Micro Center. And last but not least, you want to support the stream through gifting? Check out the Throne Wishlist. Great way to support the stream. And Twitch and their affiliates really don't get to put their fingers on it and actually support the stream without giving half of it to my Twitch overlords. But yeah, if you're a content creator and you don't have one and want one, feel free to hit me up. I have codes to get you in. But for now, we're going to call it a night, and we will see you all tomorrow. Let's go find somebody to raid. Listen, Oni, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You want to fuck the giant battle robots? Do I need to explain to you that you can't reproduce giant battle robots by fucking giant battle robots? I mean, I guess. Ugh. I like to fuck the giant battle robots. What about Karlak? I don't know. Listen. I still think it's funny that I blasted your sister's choice of who she wanted to bang. I feel like it did the world a service, though. I feel like more people should use mattress starfish as an underhanded insult. Your taste in men, as it turns out, is gay men, which as a woman doesn't really help you out, believe it or not. True. Anyway, let's go raid Mia, because